Should they have just gotten rid of the mood fabric room and switched it out for like a neoprene room or something like that? Hi, welcome to Jesse at the Hill, the channel where I don't post that often. Location change. I had to change because my dad was working in the room that I was filming in originally, so I'm in here. Yeah, I don't post that often, but I like this one. Ben, stop! But I think I'm going to be posting something frequently for a little while because I want to try to do something new. Project Runway Jr. has a second season, and it's very exciting. They have a second season with Tim, Hannah, Aya, Christian, and Kelly, but a totally new cast, totally new designers. I thought it would be fun to kind of just talk about the looks. Basically how it's going to go is I'm going to look at each look, give my honest opinion, and yeah, no holding back. We're going to start with the Kaiser look. First of all, this boy is like 14 or something. I don't know, but that, like, very impressed. It's pretty, but when I was walking down the runway, I just wasn't sure if it was like a bathing suit type of thing or not. The straps that kind of just went, you know, to the back and kind of around the neck gave me bathing suit vibes, and I think that maybe it would have been cool if, I don't know, maybe he did something like with a halter like neck or something like that. But it's very sexy. I like the length of the skirt. I like the slit in it. It looked like cocktail skirt with like a bathing suit top. So, I mean, not a bad look if that's what you're going for. Ali. So for Ali's look, I wasn't really sure what the fabric she used for the black was. It kind of has like a shine, but it's a pretty cut. I like the boat neck a lot. I would have just made the sleeves a little like fuller so they're less tubular. The sleeves look like they want to like move a little bit more, but they didn't just because there wasn't enough material for it to really flow. But not really a fan of the print. Not my favorite look, but I can tell that this girl's aesthetic is kind of girly. Cartier. It's a pretty dress. I'm gonna say that. It's a very pretty dress. I like the, you know, the scoop neck and the sleeves. This putting the New York City skyline, I think, is something that has been done on Project Runway a lot. I mean, Christopher Palu did it for his Arquettes costume. And even Jackson from Project Runway Jr. On my season did that for his on his skirt, for his first garment. It's pretty. It's just something that I think that is a little, you know, too expected for a New York City inspired garment type of. I really like Chelsea's look. Very modern, kind of futuristic, wearable. But the only thing that I have to say is the organza on the front, like on the bodice part and the back, kind of just look, I don't know, it just makes it look very crinkly and like as if it was, you know, stored away for a long time. Maybe if she did something more of a sporty type of material, I don't know, maybe even like a light neoprene or something like that. But I like the design and I like the idea. I know that she had problems with the zipper. I think that it would have been cool if she did a zipper that kind of was a contrast, or like whether it was like a neon green that tied in with the sleeves or something like that. Now Chris's look. Chris is a very interesting designer. I can see that there are ideas here, and I can tell that he's a designer. The ambition is there, and I like that he took a risk. The styling is odd. You just can't put a neon with a normal yellow. I don't know. Does that make any sense? But there was just a lot going on. The neon lime green shoe, near the yellow cuff at the bottom of the pant, the hoop earrings. I don't know. It just made it look kind of costumey. I'm interested to see what else he has. I feel like he's gonna create something really good for the unconventional challenge. How is look? Okay, I really love this look. I think that it should have been in the top. I think it should have been in the top. I really think that she knows how to use her fabrics really well. I think her styling was really good in this. I love the white eyeliner on the waterline. But even the garment itself, this look definitely could have been in my Decades challenge, in my Decades group. And I think that it would have, you know, made our collection a whole lot better. I love the mesh like jacket that she did with the blue cuffs and then the blue cutouts. If the squares were a little bit more of the same size and a little bit more straight, I think that would have been, you know, made a little more polished and clean. But overall, it's a very nice dress, and I would wear it. I want to wear it. Izzy. And Izzy won this challenge, I believe. Yeah, she won. So congratulations to Izzy. What does she describe it as? Kind of like a sporty, like like special occasion look type of thing. And I think she chose the right colors. She definitely chose her color blocking really well. The only thing I have about this look is just some of the finishings. I don't know, there's something about the white bar in the waistband and the pleats that just, when like they don't line up. And also just the slits. I'm all about a slit in a skirt. I just didn't understand like both of them. It's a pretty dress. There are just a few things that I wouldn't personally do. But Lucas. So Lucas's dress is very pretty. It's definitely, you know, red carpet appropriate, special occasions. But what really makes this dress a pretty dress is the color. I think that the simplicity in just the simplicity in it is fantastic. There's barely any seams in it, and how it's just, you know, all about, you know, simplicity and detail. Maybe if there was a little more skin showing in the back of the dress, it might, you know, fall, you know, less into almost a cape type of thing. But it's very pretty. I would wear it. I want to see Hannah wear it. Oh, and then we have Molly. I think that the design and was there, and the concept, but just the fabrics that she used and the way she used them just didn't really like work for me. Neoprene, I'm not against neoprene. I'm not against neoprene at all. Just the way she used the fabrics, like the sleeves are not even, and that just, it doesn't help. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be because the hem is like, the dress kind of seems a bit too much, like too tubey, like it doesn't, I don't feel like it flares out enough. The print is, you know, angling itself a little bit due to the lack of fabric and flare that you give to it. Not my favorite look. Then we have Renee, very sexy. I think that his concept with Bondage Couture, is that what it was? I think that's very funny. I like it. I really like it. I think that if he had made it like a, you know, some sort of a black panel or something like that, or maybe even if he did like a crop top with like a little like V cut. Does that make any sense? Like a bra, I don't know how to explain it. Something I can easily see Hannah wear. And then we had Ruby. I love Ruby. I've been following her on Instagram for quite a while. And she's such a sweet girl, such a nice, talented girl. I'd love to meet her someday. I think that if she had made like some sort of pant with it, I think it would have, you know, just looked a lot, you know, more clean and more nicer. I think the top isn't bad. It's really nice. I think that I like how she used like a print. It's nice, but I think it's just the skirt that really messed her up. Then we have Tyler. So Tyler was on Threads back in the day. So this is not the first time we have seen Tyler on Project Runway. I think that this look is it's nice, it's pretty. I don't know, there's something weird about the top that just doesn't work with this, work with the model's body type. It's like a cowl neck, but like not really. I guess just seeing from, you know, past work that I've seen from Tyler, from his Instagram and all that, I think I was expecting a little more, but he's safe, so we have the chance. We still have time. Just a few things kind of just about the season in general, not the season, about just Project Runway Junior in general. The personalities are they're very, you know, diverse, and they're very, you know, interesting, and it will, you know, makes great television. Chris, when he walked back into that, you know, designer lounge and had that, you know, little fit, yes, like, bring that drama. They didn't do that before. There were many times in my season where they could have definitely brought drama. They decided not to, and decided to make us all look like little sweethearts. Which we all were. Like, we all got along. Now that I'm not sure how it was for this season 2's cast, if they got along or not. But it definitely will be interesting to watch no matter what. Again, with the thing with neoprene, like even people on my season, they all use neoprene. Like I didn't know that neoprene was such a is neoprene such like, is it like a popular thing for people my age? Should they have just gotten rid of the mood fabric room and switched it out for like a neoprene room or something like that? Because it seems to be something that everyone loves to use. I mean, use what you want, do what you want. Yeah. Also, one thing that I noticed that they changed on this season from our season is that they let the designers see the light in that designer lounge. My season, they had like a tarp, like a blackout tarp over the window in the designer lounge, and it was like being kind of in like a jail sometimes. But again, congrats to Izzy and Ruby, we'll miss you, but you're gonna go on to so many great, amazing things. Also, Tim is such a father on the show. He really loves working with, you know, the designers. For those of you who have met him, he's just like, I want him to be my father, or like my wise uncle or something like that. I want him to be president. I think I think Matt also like tweeted that. Tim Gunn for president, please. So come again next week to see me rate the runway. I'm gonna go and get ready to go to Iceland in a few minutes, and I'll catch you guys later. Stay lovely. In this moment, boy, my heart goes back to fire and ice. But in this moment, you say, baby, wouldn't it be nice if our bodies could light the fire in our life? 'Cause all I